season of the year, right? We have, four seasons in a year. If we talk about that, right? For example, we have winter. No, so usually we used to start from uh, spring, after that summer, right? And fall and or autumn and winter. So in those four seasons, usually we're gonna find different kind of trends. When I say when some clothes is trendy, or usually when people wear, depending on the season of the year, or especially things that are related to the weather, because in winter we wear. Usually, people will wear some clothes that are related, that are warm or warmy, right? Because of the cold season. So we're gonna find some vocabularies about that, such as scarves, maybe poncho, something related to that. Could be like a sweaters, um, and also coats, right? The coat and something like that, or hat, ski hat, we can say, chulo, right? The gorro. So usually we also call them hat, and another clothes, but sometimes can be fashionable because, of course, that's going to be related to the marketing, or something related to the fashion. Okay, sometimes it's trendy. There are some words that I'm going to describe just in a moment. Okay, and let me share please my screen right now, and let's continue talking about fashion. Okay, and there we go. Well, there's this presentation, of course, it's based in some questions, and here we go. So, for example, I mentioned that we have four seasons, but there's going to be also about that. But probably when we talk about fashion, usually it is possible to relate easily um, with the words that are related to cloth vocabulary. Okay, I said that, but there are some words that we can use: trend, trends, or trendy is start of the moda, right? Trend or trendy, and then there are more things that I can talk about that. Mm, Cuando está de moda, fashionable, right? So also it's possible to say that. Estar de moda, fashionable, um, popular, we can say, right? But I also mentioned one word that is warm, right? Warm clothes. Warm clothes. That means there are ropa abrigadora, caliente, and all of them related to the weather, right? The weather, or sometimes we can say the climate, but much better to use that word, weather, clima. Depending on that, of course, the weather can be, hot, or we can say warm. Also, it's possible to say that. Caliente, cálido, cold, or cool, demasiado frío. But sometimes we can change that, like, I don't know. It's possible to say even not good tempered is about everything. But yeah, those are some words that we can use, basically talking about um, this topic about clouds and related with the weather. But let's start with some questions. Um, okay, what is fashion for you? Enzo?
Maybe popular clothes.
Mhm. Maybe popular clothes. Yes, can be. Which season is the best for being fashionable and why? I mean, spring, summer, autumn, or winter. Autumn also we say fall, right? But
Mm, the best is spring, summer.
okay, spring and summer. Yeah, probably. Um, okay, the best one because in that time you can maybe or probably you're gonna wear some fashionable clothes, right? Like your favorite T-shirt. Okay. So talk about a person who is fashionable as you know. Maybe a friend or somebody who's fashionable, who likes to wear very fashionable.
Mm, the Hollywood actors.
Okay, Hollywood actors usually are very fashionable, right? Maybe because of their job, because I don't know, because what they do, probably. Okay. And why do some people spend a lot in fashion? Can you be fashionable without spending money? Or we need to spend a lot of money?
Yes,
Okay. Do you think it's possible to be fashionable without spending money? I think
what's the meaning of spending?
spending is gastar, right? Sin gastar dinero.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Yes, without spending a lot of money. For example, I don't know if you go to in La Paz to El Alto, you can get some nice clothes, very cheap, right? And of course, it can be fashionable. I think that's just my opinion. And most schools require the students to wear school uniforms. What are the advantages? What is your opinion about the school uniforms?
Um, the school uniforms are I don't know.
School uniforms. Usually, when they don't ask for a school uniform, it's difficult because in a school there are a lot of how can I say economic status. How can I say that? Some people are wealthy, some others are poor, and that's why it's a bit difficult. Mm, in that talking about that, it's not easy, and most schools require. Yeah, that's why it's usually they will ask people to or students wear the same because of the discrimination, it's very important for equality because as wearing with the school uniforms, everyone will be the same or just at least they will look like the same. And how many suits are there in your wardrobe? Can you tell? When I say suits are like trajes, smokings, I don't know. How many suits are there in your wardrobe or in your closet?
One.
Okay, one.
Sign
Important to
emotions.
have at least one, right? For some special event, I don't know. It is important, of course. Some other people can have a lot. Some other people not really. Maybe in that way, for men it's okay to have one or two, right? But for ladies, probably they should have more. They like to be more fashionable. I think with us, with men, I think it's not like that. We have different ideas and so. Okay, interesting. And what are the fashions now on the internet? What do you think is trendy or fashionable? ¿Qué está de moda ahora en el internet? I don't know. Can you tell something about that?
I don't know.
Okay, some people can say, yeah, I can find a lot of jeans. The trend, decimos la marca, right? Okay, for example, Oscar de la Renta. Some people say that. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna write here like Oscar de la Renta. Yeah, some people are updated with that. Some still, some young people, something like that. I don't know. I'm not very fan of clothes fashion, but some people are really are. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, that was the question. How many? The next one, question number 8. Do you follow the latest fashion trend and why? Or why not?
No, bueno, I don't. Why?
Because
How to say? No me interesa mucho, ¿no?
I'm not interested. I'm not very fan. Maybe you can say of fashion trends, right? Okay, you can say I'm not interested. I'm not there. I'm not interested a lot, or I'm not very fan of fashion trends, right? Yeah, but some other people are. Well, this is okay. Do you have a favorite designer or brand, maybe? Un diseñador favorito, una marca. I don't know, talking about shoes, anything about clothes.
I have a favorite brand of shoes.
Okay, maybe. Which one? Maybe. Can you tell me maybe one example about that?
Its name is Pants.
Ah, okay, interesting. Pants. I've never heard about that. But it's interesting. Yeah, there are many like sport sneakers, right? Sneakers like Nike, Reebok. I don't know, maybe Adidas. There are more. I think I'm sure, but interesting. Um, okay, and can language be a fashion? What language is in fashion now? What do you say about that? Talking about fashion, do you think a language can be a fashion?
Maybe English.
English is fashionable, right? Some other people say maybe French also, but in the past, I think now people are studying a lot English in La Paz, in El Alto, everywhere, even in especially in Bolivia. I don't know why. Some people told me because I told you I'm a tour guide, and tourists usually tell me that in La Paz, especially in La Paz, people speak a lot of people speak English, and their English is good if we compare with Peru, with other cities, or with other countries. They said that in Bolivia, especially in La Paz, people speak English, or they at least they understand. and that's good. So they say it's really nice. In Brazil, almost nobody speaks English. They say. Somebody told me that. Okay. Their perception. But they said in Bolivia, wow, they speak. A lot of people speak English. If they speak English, they speak good. So that's nice. Okay, Enzo, I don't know if you have any questions about this topic, about this speaking session. Do you have any questions, something to ask? I don't know about our units that we're working with.
No, teacher.
Okay. Okay, I already sent this the poll. Okay, thank you very much. So we're gonna see each other tomorrow in the class. Thanks for getting connected. So have a nice rest of the day. See you tomorrow.
Bye, teacher. Good night.
Good night. So bye bye.